Hello everybody, how's it going and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be doing a few BMAT Section 2 maths questions. This video has been awaited for a long time, so I'm super happy to be finally releasing it. Keep your eyes peeled. In the next few days I'll be releasing a Section 1 study with me, but also a Section 3 study with me, where we'll plan a few essays and see how we can write an essay that gets us a good mark. Thank you so much to Medify for making this video possible. Go and check out that fantastic BMAT Medify question bank that we'll be using today to do some questions. So for open up Medify, it's really important that you have some pen and paper at hand. I'm using Notability here, but this will allow you to make sure you jot some working down whilst doing the questions to ensure you don't make any silly mistakes and you can work things out as needed. Remember, in the BMAT, we can't use a calculator. Which of the following types of data are discrete? So weight of a panda, no. Height of a tree, no. Number of students in a class, yes. I'd say 3 only, actually. Cool. To 3 significant figures, that'd be 10.0, and to 4 decimal places would be 10.0357. Lovely. Which of the following fractions are equivalent? Okay, so 3 over 21 is 1 over 7. That's 1 over 7. That's 3 over 22, which isn't equivalent. That's 1 over 7. And that's, so it's 1, 2, and 4. Cool. A botanist compiles a data from black cherry trees. Okay, great. How many trees are in the 70 to 85 feet range? So I've got 8 plus 10 plus 5, which is 23. Cool, correct. Okay, what's the value of x plus 3y? Yikes. So I know the top one, I can halve that into x equals 3 minus 2y. So what is the value? Oh, right, I just need to work it out, shouldn't I? Yeah. So 4x is equal to that, so 4x is equal to 12 minus 8y. So I'm just going to do 12 minus 8y is equal to minus 3 3y. So that's 15 is equal to 5y, y is equal to 3, x is equal to 3 minus 2y, which is equal to 3 minus 2, 3 equals minus 3, so minus 3 add 15, no, sorry, y is 3, so 9 is equal to 6. Cool. Just some quick maths there, nothing too major. A car's inbuilt GPS has total distance tracked. Cool, that's the distance time graph, so the gradient of velocity. What's the average speed of the car? Great. So I'm just going to do the total distance divided by time. So that's actually sort of 60 minutes, I think. Not exactly. So the closest answer is going to be that. Cool. Because technically it's not 120, because if you see the graph stops at 57 minutes and it actually starts, to be fair, okay, right, it starts at like 4, so it's actually 116 over 57, which is about 120. Cool, nice. Simplify the following expression. Yikes, okay. So let's just cube them all out. So that goes to 3 times 3 times 3 is 27x y to the power 6 over z. So be that one. Nice. Cool. Yikes. Okay. 2 right-angled triangles shown below are similar. What is the area of the top triangle? Okay, so okay, let's work out this hypotenuse quickly. So c squared equals a squared plus b squared, which is equal to 3 squared plus 4 squared, which is equal to 25. Therefore, c equals 5. Great. So then the ratio of length, because it's, if I draw it out for you, to make it a bit more easy. If you have this triangle, then we have this, then like this and this will have a ratio, that's 5 over 4, which is 1.25. So that's the ratio of length ratio. Therefore, the area ratio will be this squared. So 125 times 125 is equal to 52216. You know what I need to do? I'm just going to use fractions. 5 over 4 times 5 over 4 is equal to 25 over 16. Great. So that's much easier than trying to do column multiplication. Great. So then I know the area of this is 3 times 4 over 2, which is 6. So 6 times 25 over 16 is equal to 3, 8. That's equal to 75 over 8. So 75 divided by 8 is roughly 9 point something. So 9.375. Great. Correct. Lovely. So we're doing well so far. Okay, right. So find the equation that goes through a line. So we need to do delta y over delta x. So we'll do y1 is 3, 5. And y2 is minus 5 minus 2. Cool. So we'll do minus 5 over minus 1 minus 3, which equal to minus 10 over minus 4, which equals to 10 over 4, which equal to 2.5. That's the gradient. So y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. Should take a coordinate there. So y minus 5 is equal to 2.5 x minus 3. So y is equal to 2.5x minus 7.5 plus 5, 2.5x minus 2.5y. Great. So is going to be above or below. So if my x coordinate is 6, then y is equal to 15 minus 2.5, 12.5. That'd be below the line. Great. Correct. Lovely. So just imagining quickly where the line is, and of course if the y-axis, y value that I get from my equation is greater than the coordinate, the point is going to be below, and it was in that case. Cool. Select the appropriate headings for the different sections of this Venn diagram in order of the A, B, and C. What? Ah, okay, right. So so a square is a type of rectangle technically. I think with this one. A parallelogram. So trapezium is that, which is a parallelogram is technically a rectangle pushed over, so it can't be that actually, no. It might be this, a square, which is technically a rectangle, yeah. But is that a parallelogram? No, it's not a parallelogram. No. A kite isn't right either. Well, technically you could have a trapezium. No, because a parallelogram is a rectangle pushed over. So possibly, because it has to be, the C has to be the broadest group. So I think it must be quadrilateral of some sort. Well, technically you could have a parallelogram. That's just a diamond rotated that, so it could be that, I think. No, it was a top one. Damn it. But how is a rectangle a parallelogram? Oh yes, because a rectangle could be a parallelogram. That's just sort of sitting straight up. So, okay, fair enough. Cool. Funny question. What's the lowest common multiple of 21? So what I need to do is 21 is 3, 7. 6 is 2 and 3. So do 2 times 3 times 7, which is 42. Cool. Nice. Okay, cos x, great. Which function represents the relationship between the gradient of cos x and y? So sine, cos, minus sine. So minus sine x. Cool. Cool. Because this is asking what's the gradient of y equals cos x, which is just differentiating y equals cos x, which is minus sine. So that just requires a bit of mathematics from A level. Hopefully this is right here. Right, next one. What is the value of this expression? Yikes. Okay, this is a big boy equation. So let's just sort at the top before. So it's 32 over 32, which is 1. So 1 plus. Common denominator of this is 6 is 3 plus 2 plus 1, which is 6 over 6. Again, pretty easy. Plus 1 over 4, which is 2 over 4, which is a half, which is easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So as you can see, the maths here is not difficult. It just requires a lot of fast calculation. Calculate the value of x and a. Cool. So 7x plus a plus 55 is equal to 180. Because I know a straight line, the angle is 180. So 7x plus a is equal to 125. The next one is 6x plus 70 plus a is equal to 180. So 6x plus a is equal to 110. So making a the subject, a equals from this one, so 1 here, 180 minus 7x, 2 is a equals 110 minus 6x, that's equals 180 minus 7x is equal to 110 minus 6x. It's 180 minus 110 equals x, if x is equal to 70. That's wrong, so I made a mistake somewhere. Cool, let's quickly work that out again. I've written it wrong here. It's not 7x plus a is 125. Okay, I've made a mistake here. Sorry, I'm just not going to bother going from there. Let's just quickly get rid of all of this and restart. So that's what you should do. If you make a mistake, just don't try and find the mistake. Just wipe everything out, do the calculation again. This is correct. Oopsie daisy. That's correct. That's correct. Cool. So a is equal to 125 minus 7x. B is equal, or a again, is equal to 110 minus 6x. 125 minus 7x is equal to 110 minus 6x. So 125 minus 110 is equal to x. X is equal to 15. Great. If that's correct, 6 plus a is equal to 110. 6 times 15 plus a is 110. 6 times 15 is 90 plus a equals 110. Therefore, a equals 20, x equals 15. That one. Lovely. Cool. That was that saved. Just about. Consider the grid above. What is a straight line distance from the fountain to the car if each square represents 1 square meter in area? So if it's 1 square meter, therefore each side is 1, 1. So across, like, that's how many? So let's draw a triangle quickly. 4 along, 3 here. So we know just c squared equals a squared plus b squared equals 9 plus 16. Therefore, c squared equals 25. C equals 5. Cool. 5 meters. Lovely. Which of the following equations trace parallel lines? So parallel lines will have the same gradient. So I'm just looking for simplifying 3. I know that y equals mx plus c. The m gives me the gradient, right? So I want everything in the form of y. 1 and 2 are in the form of y, whereas 3 isn't. So 3 would be y equals 2x plus 3.5. Great. So the two gradients are 1 and 3. They have the same value of m. They both got 2, as you can see here. Therefore, the answer is 1 and 3. Bish, bash, bosh. That's correct. Nice. Just plowing through questions right now. The Egyptian kingdom of the Nile, Upper Nile, blah, 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 builds a pyramid, serves a tomb, total height 40. Great. Woo. Okie dokie. $60 by 60, total height is 40. So this is asking for the surface area of the... So the total height technically would be like this. That's 40. If I'm looking at, like, if I cut the triangle in there, like in half, so that long side will be 60 in total, which means that's 30. Which means I now can find this distance, and that distance would be, 1 second, that would be the length of that, sorry, just working it out. So that's, oh yeah, that's easy, because c squared is equal to 30 squared plus 40 squared. They made it quite easy for us, haven't they? Which is equal to 2,500, because it's 900 plus 1,600. Therefore, c is equal to 50. So this length up, like the side of the triangle, the pyramid is 50. So now looking at the area, if that's 50, what I'm going to do is bisect it. So I've got a right angle triangle there. That's 50. Again, that's 30. So the area of this is 30 times 50 over 2, which is 1,500 over 2, which is 750. Remember, times that by 2, because I've bisected the triangle here. So it's 1,500 meters squared. Great. Of each triangular face. Remember, they could have asked us the total triangular face surface area, but that's right. Nice. A standard pack of cards contains 52 cards. Nice, great. Probability that a club will be drawn from this pack, given that one diamond has already been drawn without replacement. So if one diamond has been drawn without replacement, that's going to be 51. So that's, 13 out of 51. Come on, that's an easy question. Cool. Value of x cubed, that's easy because I know around a point is 360 degrees. So this is 2x, 6x, 8x, 12x is equal to 360. X is equal to 360 over 12, which is 30. And then x cubed is 30 times 30 times 30, which is 900 times 30, which is 27,000, 27,000 degrees. Cool. Right. Bit of Z angles here. Lovely. So let's just quickly draw this out. X is there, therefore x will be here. Great. So if A equals 3B, great. So let me just quickly expand this a bit more. Okay, I've drawn this very badly, so I'm just going to redraw this. So let's leave myself some more space. Let's carry this line on. Okay, that's x, that's x. And then I've got sort of that line carrying on here. That's A, which means that's also equal to x. So that means if A is equal to 3B, so, gosh, that's quite easy. So A is equal to 3B, so B equals 1/3 A, which is equal to x over 3. So x plus x over 3, which is equal to 4 over 3x. That's equal to 180 minus 110, which is equal to 70. So 4 over 3x is equal to 70. 4x is equal to 210. X is equal to 210 over 4, which is 50, 200, 10, so 52.5. Great. Nice. So you wouldn't sort of do this sort of math at GCSE, but as you can see, I'm working quite fast. I'm having to get to the right answer very quickly, and so it's probably considered acceptable right now. For a regular polygon with n sides, the exterior angle is 12 times smaller than the sum of the interior angles. Calculate the value of n. Okay, so the formula for interior angle is n over 2 times 180 divided by the number of sides. Okay? Now the exterior angle is 360 divided by n. Okay, I'm just going to plug and chug. So it won't be this. I think it might be maybe 8, because if it's 8, it's going to be 45 degrees. Possibly 60. Yep, it's 6. Cool. Sorry, that was just me skipping a few steps and doing a few calculations in my head. But instead of equating the formulas and instead of equating, the total of n minus 2 times 180 over n and 360 over n times 12 or whatever, I just simply went through the list of options. I know that, for example, if it was a four-sided regular polygon, a square, the exterior angle is 270 degrees. No, the exterior angle is 90 degrees, sorry. And so the interior angles add up to 360, but 360 is not 90, it's not 12 times bigger than 90. Whereas for 8 sides, the exterior angle would add up to, would be 45 we worked out, which means the interior angles must add up to about, for 840 at about 900 degrees, which seemed a bit iffy to me, so just tried 6 and it worked. Cool. Yeah, that wasn't the best of mathematical methods there, but I still got the right answer. Cool. Simplify this expression. Nice. So let's quickly expand that first. So that's 25x squared plus 40x plus 16. Again, you should probably write out 20x plus 20x, but it's fine. plus 2 over 4, which is equal to 150x squared plus 240x plus 96 plus 2 over 4, which equals 150x squared plus 240x plus 98. Cool. So it's going to be that over 4, which means that'll go down to 60. No, divided by x, not 4. Jeez, right. That'll equal 150x plus 240 plus 98 over x. That's the answer. Nice. Okay. Looks like I misread the question and therefore I would have lost some marks in the exam if I had not noticed that. What's the minimum number of roots that a function would have if it passes through both of the points below? The minimum number of roots that a function would have. Okay, so a root is when you cross the x-axis. So I think it's just got to be 1, right? Because if you draw a quadrant here, 1, 5 will be up here, minus 2 minus 5 will be here. So technically it just crosses once. And so the answer would be 1 root. Great. Nice. If ft is a quadratic function representing the velocity of a body as a function of time, what does the transformation f2t represent? So ft... so since this is inside the bracket, it's going to have the opposite direction. So it'll cause a decreased displacement over the same period of time. Oops. Okay. Well, this clearly suggests that I haven't revised my functions recently. So if you haven't revised your transformation functions, then please go and do that. But generally, I know this is wrong, but the rule is if you have like 2f bracket t, then it's going to affect the y value in a linear fashion. So it's going to double the y values. Whereas, wait. Yes, damn it, that is true. Because do you know why? Here, because it's f2t, it's inside the bracket, the 2, which means it's going to sort of halve the x-axis, kind of, which, if you have the same change in y over half of the time, that should lead to a greater acceleration, which is a greater gradient. Well, all right, let's just try and do one more so we end on a high note. Which of the following equations are perpendicular? Okay, this is fun. So perpendicular gradients will be, if you multiply two perpendicular gradients, it will equal -1. So it'll be, it'll be -1 in the reciprocal. So it'll be, 1 and 4. That's easy. Cool. And on that note, we'll call it a day. Thank you so much for watching. If this video has been helpful, then please give this video a massive thumbs up and do subscribe to the channel as well for more videos. As always, thank you so much to Medify for making this video possible. You've seen me use a question bank. It's fantastic. So go and subscribe to the question bank and make your revision even better. Look out for the future BMAT videos coming out soon, and also go follow me on Instagram, and also watch out for a few late night live streams that I'll do this week to keep you motivated throughout your BMAT revision. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys soon in the next video. Cheerio.